That's right. It's that time of the year. Back to school season is already underway. But for some families, getting the kids ready for the first day of class and getting those necessities in place beforehand can be a tough task or even financially completely unfeasible for some in our local area. That's where organizations like Volunteers of America come in, hosting a free backpack giveaway in August alongside the Detroit Zoo. Here to tell us more is the CEO of Volunteers of America Michigan, Aubrey Macfarlane. Aubrey, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Happy to have you on as we get ready for August 13th. Operation Backpack returns in 2025 through Volunteers of America with the big event happening at the Detroit Zoo. Give us the details.
We are really excited about Operation Backpack this year. Our goal is to distribute 2,500 backpacks across Metro Detroit. And we have families who have put in submissions because they are in need of school supplies. And our goal will be to distribute about 900 of those to some of the intramural school districts. And the others will be to do a giveaway at the Detroit Zoo on August 13th. And so kids can come and get a full backpack full of all of their necessities, as well as 2 tickets to the zoo.
And so you get a fun day out with the family in those final couple of weeks before most of the schools in Southeast Michigan will get back into class. But for a lot of these families, they're able to obtain the necessities that they need, not only what's in the backpack and all those school essentials that come along with it, but also some other preschool year essentials like haircuts being available there. And Aubrey, what's great about this is that people can participate in a number of different ways, whether they are in need of these supplies or in need of those resources, or they want to help other families in the local area. So let's begin with those that want to help out. What are some of the ways that people can get involved in Operation Backpack?
Sure. So at this point, though, we have a wait list for people who are interested in picking up backpacks. But next year, you can absolutely see if you can sign up to get a backpack. And if you are in Wayne, Oakland, or Macomb County, absolutely, you can reach out to your school district and see if they have some of the backpacks that we will be delivering available. If you are a donor or a volunteer, you have until the end of the day today to make a monetary donation or supply donation if you're interested in supplying that for the backpack. But we also have a great need for volunteers. So we need volunteers to pack the backpacks and make sure that they are ready to go before the August 13th event. So if you're interested in volunteering, please contact us. Our website is voami.org. And if you throw in a / Operation Backpack, you can find all of the details there.
And that's what's really important here is that there's a lot that goes into packing these backpacks because they are filled with school essentials, not just the backpack itself, but Aubrey, in 2025, we don't really think about some of the very basics that kids need at all different levels of schooling, maybe not as attainable as they once were in our communities.
That's right. We know that 1 in 5 kids in Michigan start school without the appropriate supplies. And if you think about walking in that first day and having that challenge of not having supplies, it really impacts your self-esteem. It impacts your trajectory for that year. And we hope to provide that spark and that light where kids can walk in and they know they've got everything they need within that backpack, the supplies they need to be able to do their homework, to be able to do their classwork, and appear to be just like all the other kids that show up with their backpacks full of supplies.
Aubrey Macfarlane is with us from the Volunteers of America Michigan. Their Operation Backpack fundraiser on its way at the Detroit Zoo coming up August 13th. They do need volunteers at this time, as Aubrey had already mentioned. If you're just tuning in, there is a wait list for those that are in need of these supplies for 2025, but you can stay tuned to their website, voami.org, for more information going forward. Aubrey, I know that for Volunteers of America, this is just one of the many different donation efforts that happen all throughout the year. And not only are you helping the kids, but you're helping adults in need all throughout southeastern Michigan and around the Great Lakes state. When it comes to the kids and it comes to their needs for school, what are some other ways throughout the year people can get involved with VOA to help out if they're not able to at this time for Operation Backpack?
Great question. We have Adopt a Family that will be coming up over the holiday season. Also another way to adopt families and children and get really engaged with the organization. We have Veterans Day coming up. We are one of the largest veteran service providers in the state. And so we have availability to support veterans any day. You can help cook a meal in our kitchen for the veterans that are temporarily housed with us, but really some options to get engaged there as well. And we provide affordable housing. We have options to support seniors and maybe showing up at one of those sites and doing an activity or engaging with seniors to provide them some companionship and entertainment and integration.
And all this can be found on voami.org, including ways today, as we're recording this live on Monday, July 28th. It's the last day that you can make those financial or physical donations for this year's event. But as Aubrey had said, still plenty of time to get involved if you'd like to volunteer at the event. Again, all of that information, voami.org, and there's fundraisers all throughout the year as well, and different ways that you can purchase supplies for this particular event. Aubrey, not only do you have the backpacks being filled and being distributed and a fun day out at the zoo, but I mentioned it a little bit earlier on. There's some other activities too that will be happening at this event, even for those maybe that aren't able to pick up a backpack full of supplies. Still very necessary for some of our families as they get ready to send their kids back to school. Let us know some of the additional activities that will be available to families through your organization on August 13th.
Absolutely. One of the best activities that's going to be available will be free haircuts for kiddos. Again, something that's really great to start the new school year off is that ability to get a free haircut. And we see that our vendors are coming forward to want to participate in even more. And so I would say TBD on some of the additional activities that will be available August 13th.
And again, more information can be found on their website, voami.org. You can also follow them on Facebook at voami. Aubrey, before we let you go, anything else people should know at this time about this upcoming fundraiser or anything else coming up down the pike with the Volunteers of America, Michigan?
I would add that if you are interested in getting engaged in your community and in getting engaged with an organization that really makes a tangible impact, and you just want to see what we're about, just give us a call, check out our website, and send in an information request. We'd really love to connect with you and show you a little bit about how we create impact and get you engaged within the work that we do.
Well, we appreciate you joining us, and thank you for being with us to give us the information on this, because it is really important that we get our families ready for that first day of school. And even in communities like Greater West Bloomfield, we know we have families that struggle with having these supplies on day one and to keep them all throughout the year. So stuff like this really helpful as well. Aubrey, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.